Welcome to today's hot topic on the AIM High Broadcast Talk Show. I'm your friendly host, Miss Tammy Walker Jenkins. I am super excited that you joining me again today because I hope that you take something away from this topic today, because this topic is going to help inspire you, motivate you, and help you move forward. So today we're going to be talking about unsubscribe. So normally when you hear the word unsubscribe, it is when you or a person choose to no longer receive email, communication, text messages, or any updates from an organization, such as it can be newsletters, it can be advertising, it can be from a company or organization, or it can be from a person. One thing that we do know is that we have the option to unsubscribe to those parties. And normally once you unsubscribe to the parties, you're no longer able to receive any updates or communication. And when we do that, it makes our life a little bit more easy and pleasant. So today's moral discussion is talking about unsubscribing from people in your life that does not bring you value to you. So we're going to talk about you need to unsubscribe from those individuals that does not bring in a value to your life, because they're constantly bringing some type of drama or unhappiness in your life. Because what we're going to do in this year and going forward is that we don't want any drama. We don't want unhappiness. We are looking to live in peace and happiness and tranquility. So my question to you today is to ask yourself, why do I allow this to continue on happen? Why do I stay connected to those individuals that is not bringing any happiness to my life? Many times you might have to pull away and reevaluate the relationship that you have with people. And just because you want to reevaluate the pros and the cons when it comes to the person is absolutely your right. You have the right to reevaluate the relationship that you are connected with, because if it is bringing you no value, then the best thing is to unsubscribe from that person. Unsubscribe for what's going on with them. So why do we struggle with letting people go? Let me repeat that again. Why do we struggle in letting people go? Many times we feel as though we are committed to people and we don't want people to be unhappy or get mad. But long as they are connected to you and they bringing you unhappiness, they bringing you confusion, then why make yourself unhappy and unease trying to please someone else? What are the real reason that you are holding on to someone that isn't good for you? Why are you holding on to someone or something that is not good for you? So I started thinking about toxic relationship. When I think of people in your life or people in my life that is not bringing me happiness, but they're always coming with some type of drama, unhappiness, or argument, they're always frustrated, is I begin to think this is a toxic relationship. So I would encourage you to leave any relationship that is toxic, any relationship that is full of wickedness, any relationship or person that have evil intent. You need to separate yourself from that person. I'm going to repeat it again. You need to separate yourself from that person. Maybe you need to shun, you need to purge, you need to get from among them, you need to find you some new friends. Maybe you just need to reevaluate the relationship that they are bringing to you. because this is going to bring me to 1 Corinthians 15 and 33. And it says, be not deceived. Evil communication corrupts good manner. So if someone is always coming to you with evil communication, it will corrupt good manners. You know how we tell our kids, do not be wrong certain kids that are bad and disrespectful? Well, even as an adult, we have to realize that if we always receiving evil communication from someone always got to say something bad about someone. Every time they come around you, it's always something negative. It's doom and gloom, because what it's going to do, it will corrupt good manners. Then also 1 Corinthians 15 and 33 said, do not be deceived. Bad company corrupts good morals. You do not want to jeopardize your good morals because you are constantly hearing and feeding on evil communication. It says, do not be fooled by those which such things, for bad company corrupts good character. It's you want to make sure that you keep your integrity. Also, I do want to read to you also Psalms 142 verses 6 and 7. It says, listen to my cry, for I am in desperate need. Sometimes we can be so connected to people that we know that are bringing us toxic relationships, bringing us evil communication. And sometimes you can get yourself so intertwined with them that you don't know how to walk away. You don't know how to stop being connected to them. Psalms 142 and said, listen to my cry, which means you need to seek God. You need to ask God, and you need to tell God, listen to my cry, because I don't want to be in partaking with this. I don't want to be with someone that going to corrupt my good character. Listen to my cry, for I'm in desperate need. Sometimes you can find yourself in such of a toxic relationship that it is so desperate that you need to walk away. You need to turn your back to it. But if you cry out to God and tell him that you're in a desperate need, that you need his help, he will help you, because the end verse of 142 and 6, it says, rescue me from those who pursue me. Then verse 7 said, set me free from my prison. Sometimes we can get ourselves locked into a situation where we have to cry out to God and ask God to help me because I'm drowning. I need you to save me. I need you to rescue me. I feel like I'm in prison. I feel like I'm locked down. I got shingles on me. Lord, set me free. Set me free from any toxic relationship. Set me free from any friend that does not mean me any harm. Lord, I have reevaluated and say this person does not mean me any good. They have evil intent, evil communication. And so then I also want to go ahead and I want to touch on Psalms 140 verses 1 through 4. And it said, rescue me, O Lord, from evil men. Once again, you have to cry out and tell God, if you are in a situation that you don't know how to get out of it, you need to call and say, God, rescue me. Because guess what? You need a greater power. You need someone greater to come in and rescue you. It said, rescue me, O Lord, from evil men. Protect me from men of violence. So these are people that always they're trying to hurt or harm you. Then verse 2 said, who devise evil plans in their heart and stir a war every day. Have you been around someone that every day it is a bad situation? Every day it is something. Every day it is something. If it's not this, it is that. Lord, give me away from people that are always trying to hurt other people. always have something negative to say about someone else. Lord, rescue me, because in their heart, they have these evil intent, these evil thoughts that they are trying to make plans to destroy someone else. Have you ever been around someone or work with someone that's always trying to sabotage someone else to make themselves look good? I would advise you to stay away from that person so it would not affect your good manners. And it says someone that stirs up strife every day. You do not want to be around someone that every day they are stirring up strife, because it makes a very long, unhappy day. Because some people can be unhappy in their life, that if they see you happy, they would like to bring their unhappiness, or they can be jealous because of your happiness, because of your joy. Verse 3 says, they made their tongues as sharp as a serpent. Everything that they speak is evil. Everything they say is doom and gloom. Everything they say is to hurt someone. Is that you need to reevaluate. You need to unsubscribe to people like that that's in your life, because their lips is like poison vipers on their lip, full of poison, full of destruction, and you do not want to be partaker with people like that. So that's why I said today is, Lord, anything that I'm attached to, anybody around me that is of evil intent does not mean any good to me, then let me unsubscribe. Let me unsubscribe them that have connection to me. And so when you think about unsubscribe, who are these people? So let me give you a couple people that you might need to unsubscribe to. You might need to unsubscribe from those people that you think are your friend, and they're not bringing you any value. They're not adding anything to your life. You need to unsubscribe to those people that they could be your unfriend. Unfriend people. Unfriend people that does not mean you any good or any intent. Also, you want to unsubscribe from people who's always talking about their failures, and they're not trying to do anything. They're not trying to better themselves. You need to unsubscribe to those people that said that my life is always going to be a struggle. My life always going to be hard. Because if you constantly keep hearing, then you will begin to believe, because the Bible says faith come by hearing, and hearing the word of God. So you have to protect what you hear, because what you hear is going to enter into your spirit. Also, you want to unfriend and unsubscribe to people that's always gossiping about someone. They always have to say something negative about someone else. And this person or that person that always talking about someone else, 9 out of 10, they're talking about you. So you need to unsubscribe from people that's always want to come to you and give you gossip. If they only can come and give you gospel because that is how they look at you, you don't want no one always coming to you want to gossip about someone else. Because in the time of anger, you're going to be one day they topic. Also, you want to unsubscribe from people that is always unhappy. They're just unhappy people. For whatever reason, they are mad at the world. They're mad at everyone. So you want to make sure that you unsubscribe to unhappy people in your life. You also want to unsubscribe from people who always think that they are right and they are never wrong. Have you ever been around someone like that? They always think that they are right and they are never wrong. You need to unsubscribe from those people because they have this holiness about themselves, this greatness about themselves, like they are perfect. And we know that no man, no woman is perfect. So you need to unsubscribe from people that you think that always trying to tell you that you are wrong and they are right. Also, you need to unsubscribe for people that always coming to you and looking for help. They want you to help them, but they never have time to help you. Have you been there? Have you experienced that you always helping this particular person? But when you need help, they can't be found, or they don't even suggest that if there anything that I can do to help you. I appreciate what you did for me. So if there's anything that I can do for you, unsubscribe to those friends or people that you always call, but they never have time to call you. They never can dial your number and call you and say, hey, hello, I'm praying for you. How are you doing? If anything that you need to unsubscribe and get rid of these people in your life. And you also need to make sure that you unsubscribe from selfish people. People that is always about them and it's never about you. You need to unsubscribe for people that are selfish, that they are takers. I call them takers. They're always looking to take and take. And as long as they are taking, guess what? They're never satisfied. They're never full. The more that you give them, the more that they want. Have you experienced those selfish people or those takers? I advise you to unsubscribe to them. Now, the things that you need to stop doing, because we're talking about unsubscribing, but there are some responsibilities that we need to take. And I'm going to give you 4 things that you need to do. And these are things that I have done as well. Is that you need to stop responding to negative things. People that come to you and asking you for your opinion or asking you for your suggestion, they also want to come and want you to tell them something negative. Is stop responding to negative things. You have friends or you have people that's saying you have changed, you don't call, you don't want to go out anymore. You do not have to respond to negative things. If you are doing things that make your life better, to keep that good manner, you want to get closer to God, you want to just be a better person in your heart and your mind and the things that you're doing, you do not have to respond to anybody. Also, you need to stop feeling as though you need to answer unnecessary questions. You don't have to answer every one question. You know why you're not doing anything. You know why you are changing. You know your vision. You know your purpose. And it's not for everyone else to understand your purpose or your destiny. And then you don't have to return everyone call just because someone calling you. Hopefully if someone keep calling you and you not calling them back, hopefully that they'll have enough common sense to stop calling. But you do not have to respond why you not calling or why you not texting a person back. Now, the other thing is that we need to do when it comes down to unsubscribing, like to those emails, to those advertisements, to retailers and things of that nature, is sometimes I love this feature. You just need to block. Sometimes you just need to block the sender. You need to block them out your phone. You need to block them, unsend them in your emails. Maybe you might need to unfriend them on your social media. Maybe you might need to block them. Whatever you need to do is I advise you to do, because what you want to do is you want to be able to embrace this life with happiness and joy. And it is time out from being connected to toxic relationship, and it's time to unsubscribe people that has connections with you. Now, I do want to leave you with this. I want to encourage you in this aspect. Don't put much thought into people wondering why you making good decisions for your life. You do not need to put too much thought into people wondering why you are making good decisions, a better decision in your life. This is your life to embrace. And you do not have to tell anyone or justify to anyone on why you making better choices in your life, why you don't want to be partaker of certain conversation. Maybe you no longer want to go to certain clubs, or you don't want to, go and drink, and you don't want to participate in folly all the time. Maybe you just change it. Maybe you want better in life. You do not have to tell people why you making better decision for your life, because at the end, when it's time for you to go to heaven, nobody's going to be there but you and God. You're going to stand before God by yourself, and some decision in life, you have to mature and make these better decisions that's best for you, because you are the one that is in control of your life. Other people cannot make the decision for you. You have to make your own decision, and you have to be able to stand firm on what do you think that is best for you. Also, stop providing people access to you that does not deserve it. Remember, we talk about people that have no value in their life. Stop giving people that don't have no value in life, or they don't even value your life. Stop giving people free access to come in and out of your life when they want to. Stop giving people free access to you. You have to realize that if you have a certain gift, a certain anointing, anything that you want to do, you cannot have free people coming in and out of your life. That's just like you being in your home. You don't let everyone come in and out your home. You don't let everyone drive your car. So stop giving access to people that does not need access to you. I hope that I have blessed you. I hope that you reevaluate your friendship, your relationship, toxic relationship. People that's always negative, bringing evil connotation does not mean you in a harm. I advise you, and I hope that you unsubscribe to these people and do not let these people or individual have access to you, so you can grow in grace and you can go and have a happy and joyful life and embrace your dreams.